Hey folks, and welcome to another episode of our Rimworld Beta 19 playthrough with the Cold Foresters. When we last left off, we had a combat supplier from Vessler show up, so first things first, we will talk to them, see what they have for sale. Lots of medicine, but we got medicine. I kind of have my eye out for any weapons that we can't really make ourselves, I think. They've got armor. They got marine helmets. Quite expensive, though. Shield belts I like. Great for melee characters because they block projectiles. But they also block outgoing projectiles, so if you give it to someone with a ranged weapon, they're going to hit their own shield. I think that's how it works. Yeah, it prevents firing out the same as it prevents firing in. We can make our own. Let's sell some of these crappy weapons that we picked up recently that we couldn't sell to the bulk goods trader. Or maybe not crappy, but things we're not going to use. The bolt action, yeah, it served us well, but now we've got a sniper rifle for Big Red. Big Red and his Red Ryder BB gun sniper rifle. He's also missing an eye, right? It was bitten out, though, not shot out, he claims. But speaking of missing eyes, we do have the fabrication bench now that we can build. So, I'm pretty sure this thing's huge. Oh, no, it's the same size as that. Okay. I wonder if we sneak it in there and move the door. I mean, I like the doors being lined up, but I also like a fabrication bench. Or we could have these guys work back to back. Maybe here. Oh, we did hit the infestation with the deep drill. We set ourselves up last episode to deal with that, though. And we'll see how well our plan worked. Yeah, I'm not quite sure where I want to put this. Maybe here, maybe we tuck it in here and move the door. We'll see. We'll come right back to that. Vibrations from your deep drills have angered underground insects. Big Red, we were just talking about you, buddy. But we got these two guns up, which are both in range. Got these two guns here. I'm going to get our two non-fighters indoors, so they're not wandering around here. Same with you, Rosie. Go indoors. I'm not going to lose another unborn husky, so the pregnant ones go indoors too. No longer following for fighting. Genevieve, I guess you can fight with us even though... Well, we'll let you sit this one out since you had such a tough time with the last one. Yeah, maybe we'll see Muggsy get in the mix here. So everyone else, boom, and let's start maybe around here. Although we won't really need to cover against the insects. So Big Red, you've got the sniper rifle. Let's get you just down here. Nice and far, taking shots. Mal, assault rifle, yeah, here's good. Maybe on the bridge, so if the bugs have to like cross the water to get to us. It's not bad. How many are we dealing with here? Okay, not a huge number. Some are going to attack the guns, so I'm actually going to have these guys peel off and go get them. Pacheco's a bit too far to fire. Mike's firing. Ayaka. Let's see what we do with Ayaka here in a second. Alright, so they took out one gun and blew it up pretty quick before our guys could even get up here. Some are hitting traps. There should be plenty to fire on. Still a Mega Spider here. We're a little bit low on firepower down on this side. But look at these guys from the combat supplier jumping in. It's nice to see. NG, you're just now getting here. NG, are you moving slow? I feel like you've been slow to a couple fights now lately. Yeah, your moving is fine. Are you just naturally slow? 3.65 is his average. It seems a tiny bit slow for someone who's otherwise fine, though, to me. There's nothing in your bio, right? Oh, no, it says you're a fast walker? Alright, I must be way off. I thought 4 wasn't uncommon. Oh, a beautiful aurora. Nice timing. Alright, we got him. We lost one turret. A couple of traps. A Spellopede. Is that a new name? In shock. You can't hunt them, so Tico, why don't you go finish them off? You You guys can go back to what you're doing. All of you as well. Alright, we will... Emmy and Serrano... You know, Emmy, I'm going to keep you in the compound. Because Emmy's good at cooking. Well, I kind of want Emmy up around to cook and clean and haul. And if she's chasing animals around to do training and stuff way out here, I don't know. I just feel more comfortable with her in the base. Even though Serrano also can't fight. But Serrano's skills are a little bit more limited, so I like him as a long-range hauler as well. Oh, this one's also not dead yet. That's it? Okay, yeah, you one-hit him. Okay. That should be good. And there's bug meat, and we should be getting some hay grass in. I don't know if I even have a kibble bill set up. Make kibble. We'll do forever, because I don't think we'll ever have that much to do. Except... Now, I thought you needed hay and something else. But it has, like, vegetables clicked too. For now, I'm just going to use insect meat and hay. Make as much kibble with that as you can. We'll see what that gets us. Oh, look at this. We got our hops harvest in. 10th of August. How long is this going to take to grow? 5 days. So we might get another round in, at least some. This is full of hops. Now, it spoils in 30 days, 2 months. And if we refrigerate it even less, which I don't plan on doing, we should be able to make wort out of all this and get them in barrels. We can already see some beers in barrels already. Oh, right, we put this cooler in last episode. What temperature do we want to aim for? The heater's keeping it to 64. I'm going to have that go down to 60. Well, 62. And then 70 for the cooler is fine. Actually, even 72. As long as it doesn't go over 90. So maybe 74 is fine. Where we were was fine. 64, 74. Somewhere around there. I'll be happy with. And look at this. This one's completely full. Already 40% done. Well, 40%? That surprises me. Beer seems to take a long time to grow. Or to ferment. Maybe that was tuned. That still has 4 days. I don't know. Trade caravan is leaving. Thanks for a little bit of the help, guys. Traps are going back up. These are slate traps, huh? These must be old ones. We pretty much go all steel now. We are doing nicely on blocks. By the way, did I ever see what this was? Oh, this is steel too. Okay, cool. We'll take it. Oh, they ended up blowing up 2 turrets. We'll reinstall you here. I mean, the threat hasn't changed, so actually I might as well cancel that. Because I'm just going to rebuild 2 more. I'm going to spend more steel than we get out of this thing. Yeah, I mean, that wasn't even a huge amount of bugs, and they kind of tore through those turrets pretty fast. But what I will do is maybe get up a few... Yeah, these traps can be reinstalled and moved, so I'm going to get a couple more traps in, temporarily, just in front of our turrets. So when they go to attack them, at least it'll take 1 out, hopefully. Something like that. Yeah, I mean, these are only 30, and these aren't going to get tripped by anything but the bugs, so I'll be happy with something like this. Our guys should avoid them. They can sneak in and around. Okay. Maybe a little bit better prepared next time. Maybe we can prevent a turret from blowing up, because, I mean, when they blow up, that's 100 steel and 3 components right there. I mean, that's not nothing. But really happy to see this coming along. Pacheco's in there. Where are you taking that? Making war? No, okay. First of all, Drop on floor. And wort also lasts quite a long time without refrigeration. Man, this... Wow, the cleaning. And there's a floor here that's missing. That's bugging me. We put that door in last episode or the one before. This is so dirty. We're gonna get food poisoning. It's almost time to maybe think about making a different... to keep animals out of our kitchen, because they bring in a lot of filth with them. Yeah. We will do that. But I want to get some shelves in here for wort, I think. And make it a higher priority. I don't want people dropping wort off, bringing it all the way down here, then bringing it back up. That's silly, obviously. And dropping it on the floor might be good enough to do that, to have that same effect. But I think I'll get like maybe a couple of shelves for wort here, just so anything that doesn't get in the barrel at least stays close. And those shelves I think are going to come from here. Nice to see the sterile tile going in. Except you. I'm going to reinstall you like with the helmet. I mean, you're still set to use kind of rare artifact healing items, which I'm going to be happy with. Healer Mech Serum, Resurrector. Yeah. And if we get one of those two, I want to be able to see them. But the body parts, they can just sit in our stockpile. And I'm going to reinstall this shelf here. Let's see, we'll get two shelves on each side of the door. I kind of like the way one looks here. We'll just do one for now. And, oh, you know what? Where I would like one? Let's get... When our beer comes in, it'd be nice to have one. Nice to have beers in here with our pool table. So we'll make that a beer shelf. And actually, I'll go ahead and change the storage settings now. Let's do clear all. Important for manufactured, I think. Drugs, beer. And then that one, which is moving to there, is going to be wort. Clear all. Raw food. No, I think this is also under manufactured, right? Yeah, wort. And then this we'll keep, but that's going to our stockpile. And then I'm going to move these two medicine shelves into the middle, and we'll declutter this hospital bit. Okay. Happy with that. Yes, so anyway, our fabrication bench. I think maybe I will slide it up here and move the doors. I still eventually want to get another one of these in, and actually now might be a good time. And if I did, I would put it like here. Actually, maybe here would be a good spot too. As would here. Yeah, I'm just going to sneak one in there. Meteorite. Right in the middle of our psychite. Psychoid. But it is compacted steel. So we will go ahead and mine all of that. And then we'll have to reset our growing zone. You can see it took it away. Luckily, no one was hurt. So now that toolbox is going there, the fabrication bench. I don't like blocking straight lines through the doors, but then again, that shouldn't be the way people are going. Well, he just did it. Alright, we're going with this. Honestly, I could move the doors up one. That'd be kind of ridiculous. Maybe a long-term project. Well, it shouldn't be that long-term, but more importantly, I'm excited to have this. We are going to immediately begin work on a couple of bionic eyes because we have 2 guys missing eyes. Yeah, your left eye was shot out, maybe by Big Red and his Red Rider, but Yours is bitten out. And since you are a sniper, I do want your sight to be better. I would imagine that's a factor in shooting. Actually, I think we can just see. From here, like, quality multiplier, base value. Okay, this is just on the gun. This is not accounting for who's holding it. What about Big Red? Oh, yeah, it would be here. Combat. Aiming time, shooting accuracy. Now, his sight is a -3. So it's having an effect, but his accuracy is still pretty good, 91.72. I'm assuming that's pretty solid. And great to see these two researchers splitting their time. So our growing season is going to be over in 4 days, and one thing we wanted to do before next winter was get an indoor growing zone going, which is going to take a lot of power, which is why we have this. Which is connected to everything, right? Yeah, that's on our grid. We don't have a lot of redundancy. Oh, it's not connected. I never finished this. Okay. So that might be enough to power what I'm thinking. And also we have this, we're kind of creeping out towards this thermal vent right here. Which, how would that look? Because I'm thinking, given all that power, and our situation with steel and components right now, which is pretty strong. Let's get finished already. Nice job, guys. Given that, I think it's worth going for 2 indoor growing zones. One, I think, will be hops and maybe other drugs, so keeping that near the brewery makes sense, as well as, you know, accessible here. Visitors with a relationship with items to trade. Great. We have Emmy's brother is here. We rescued Emmy in a jailbreak recently. Queue up this. Got 1 extra I didn't need. Got a little gold down here I forgot about from before. More steel. So we got all of this. Okay, where are our guests? Up here. We got Kit. Serrano, you're sleeping. Go ahead and wake up. Although, actually, you know what? Go back to sleep. I'll send Emmy. Maybe we'll get a discount. Her social is pretty good. They've got packaged survival meals and go juice and medicine. Nothing we really need or in the market for. They got 165. Maybe we can get that off of them. We'll give them a one of our parkas. Our signature parkas. Yeah. Bring us up to 160. You know what? We'll give you this button-down shirt and you can keep the change. These guys are still in here waiting for future pets. Missing body parts 0.13. Which I believe means someone has gone in and nibbled on them. Yeah, we got to get some cleaning going. Let's see our work priorities here. It's the #1 priority for Ayaka. What about Emmy? Yeah, Emmy, we have other handlers. But don't do it before cooking. Maybe I'll bring your handling up, so you'll cook, clean, and then handle. Yeah, that's probably where we want to go. We've got Matthew doing handling basically full time. Visitors are leaving. I'm sure they didn't chat with Emmy whatsoever. Alright, so I would like to plan where we're going to get these growing zones in. And to do that, kind of look at the sun lamp shape. Now this, we want basically everything in this radius to be growing zone, obviously. And I think I'm just going to make it a square room, so something like this would be a good spot, but then we're in the dead zone here. I mean, here would work, but then we've got a single width hallway down below, because the wall would be on the outside. Precious minerals found. Here we go. A lump of compacted plasteel nearby. Others will mine it first in 30 days. 3 sleeping mechanoids. Alright, let's see. It's close. It's plasteel. Might have other things on it as well. Just a day trip. We can handle 3 mechanoids. Bring some miners and 3 mechanoids, yeah, wow, this looks huge. The statues look different to me now. At least those ones. Oh, what I think it is the large actually look larger than the small now. This one's large, this one must be a small. Yeah, they kind of, to me, used to look about the same. Cool. Yeah, the only issue with going to mine the plasteel is that, ooh, pulse rifles, excellent, is that we don't really have pack animals yet. You know, I would like to make shield belts. So without pack animals, it becomes difficult to transport these materials, especially steel. But plasteel, the mass is 0.25 kilograms. Is that per each one? If so, that's relatively heavy. What is steel? Yeah, 0.5. I know that I know 75 steel is a lot heavier than 0.5, so that must be per. So that's fairly heavy. We got a fire. Hopefully someone's tending to that. Great. Yeah, so we are going to have to think about getting pack animals. This Mega Sloth has been here forever. We're going to take him out. We'll get you guys. He's just eating our heal root, I'm sure. This is all ready to harvest, by the way. And they won't do it on their own since it's no longer in the growing zone. So we'll queue that up manually. Okay, guys, back off a bit, and let's fire. It is revenging. There we go, we got it. Okay. Johnny. There we go. Another one over here? He is sleeping. Let's get everyone that's over here out here. The people that aren't too far away. I will hit attack, although that's going to make some of our melee guys go, so you guys come back here and hang out. Okay. 2 Mega Sloths down. That's good for fur and meat, and the preventing of our crops being eaten. Cool, so this I'm going to reinstall here, and you are going to reinstall right next to it, right in the middle. And where are we going to put down this sun lamp? So I guess a reasonable spot would be over here, and maybe we go 2 in one big building. I kind of like that, actually. So if it's a square wall, it would look maybe like here. The problem would be this is not growable, is it? Yeah, rough slate. It's unfortunate. Maybe go at an angle and lock them in together. Something like this. Wish I could see if those overlapped. We're going to forbid for now. But we're going to plan on something like that for our full-time indoor growing zones. We are also going to plan on building this. I'm going to forbid for now too, because we weren't even hooked up with this. So I'll see what our power's like, and if we need to, then we can get this up. But I do know I at least want it surrounded with a door. So it looks like we're doing pretty well on slate steel. So we'll get that up. Slate door here. So we'll probably run power up into this wall along, and then maybe have like a wall coming out here with a door. Something like that. And we have a bandit camp quest. 8 enemies. Steel plate armor. They'll send us 690 days. Or $690 in value. To kill 8 enemies, huh? But it will also improve relations with the Red Mire people, who are our closest allies. So that might be worth doing just for that, to get them into the official allied mode, not just neutral. Outpost with 8 enemies. Yeah, we'd probably bring a couple lances. 3 sleepy mechanoids. We have 28 days. So we've got a good amount of time for these two. This one I think we're going to skip. Yeah, 3.2 days. But I think we'll go for the other 2. I do want to keep hunting anything we see. Yeah, the bucks. Let's get those going. We won't go for the rabbits. Mega sloth caribou. Alright, so once growing season ends, we'll transform these into indoor growing zones. And, well, assuming this shape is about right, it might be a little wonky. Or maybe I'll move them both up. Yeah, I'll do that actually. I'll move them both up, so it's like, let's see, build a copy. I don't want them going right to the wall. I want to be able to pass through on that side if we need to. So, but just one wall length would be fine. So, by my measure, that's about there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so that's 7 away from. Let's forbid that. This was covering all but 7 columns of this, so that means this one would need to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 here. Go ahead and forbid that too. I'll cancel this one. And then so we'd have, I mean, I wish when I selected this it would show me the outline again. But anyway, we'll basically have a large building here or thereabouts for our year-round indoor growing. And that still leaves some patches for during our growing season for a little extra. And that's relatively close to the brewery, obviously, but also, you know, just a straight shot down to this storage room for materials. Maybe this gets moved slightly to make it a little bit more convenient, but I think I'm good with that. I'm done holding these open, by the way. Got a mad raccoon, let's see. Big Red's down here. He's gonna hit a trap, probably. NG's also in here. Oh, I don't think I did this over here. Is this roofed? It is. How hot is it in here? 74 degrees? That's surprising. Same exact temperature indoors as outdoors in here. I'm pretty sure we don't want that roofed. Yeah, I mean, it's venting, after all, so... Remove roof. Wait, okay, that makes sense. Okay, yeah, to remove the roof for all of this. Same with over here. Although I am kind of happy you're cutting down the trees to get ready for the roof. But go ahead and remove that. Still have enough slate to kind of maybe do something like this. With just a good old wooden door in the middle. Something fast for our colonists. And I'm going to take this down to help with the slate situation. We'll remove a little bit of floor too. There'll be a little bit more floor underneath the blocks. So NG's removing the roof. Oh, I forgot about the raccoon. Where'd he go? Oh, he got killed by a trap. Okay, great. Alright, so we have these laid down. What else are we looking to do? We got our fabrication bench in. Excellent. So we'll get a chair going. Yeah, I guess I don't mind that. Add bill. Is this not where we make bionics? We researched bionics, didn't we? Oh, they're here. What else do we need? Prosthetics. Well, good timing. Shield belt just finished. Okay, we're not quite to bionics yet. But prosthetics shouldn't take long. 600. Bionics will be a big one, but we research so fast with these guys. Although not so much with Matthew. Oh, you are pretty good, Matthew. I mean, you are a master after all. Pacheco, that sounded like a fight. Matthew's not even in the hospital. And I thought I just saw him researching. He took a break just to take a swing at Pacheco, huh? Pacheco... Okay, he hit him in the leg and arm. You know, no big deal. You have a smoke leaf tolerance, by the way. You could become addicted. Oh, look at this. We got beers in our pool room. Emmy has inspired trade, so I'll have to keep that in mind for next trade ship. Yeah, and the hospital looks a bit better. What I think I'm going to do is, first of all, it either comes down to moving these two things back to the middle where they were, or putting the two lights in the middle and moving the corners for balance. And honestly, I sort of think this actually looks a little bit better. We'll see where that gets us. But we do have sterile tiles in here now, and vitals monitors, and hospital beds. One's even a masterwork. Excellent. So, crops are coming in. I think I'm going to wait until we get our harvesting done before we head off for these two quests here. And we'll just see through this growing season, get as much in as we can. I'll start laying the power lines down for this, which I think we'll have go through here, out here, out here, out there. Go ahead and get these hauled in. And lots of people that know our guys coming in. We have Angie's aunt coming. Prosthetics is already finished. All right, bionics next. What do we have here? Peace Talks quest. Purple Canyon. Okay. We could probably knock that out of the park, given our guys' skill. And it's close by. That's nice of them. The only thing, though, is if you have no enemies, well, these guys will never be our friends. So that's good. But, I mean, as you start taking human enemies off the board, they start throwing, you know, mechs at you and things instead. Which then, again, is also beneficial. You get plasteel, maybe advanced components from that. So maybe it is better long-term to shift over to that enemy. Anyway. Oh, right. The caravan's here. Whoa. Look at this, guys. They have a cobra. Oh, yes. Hopefully they have more than one. But we'll take one. We'll take one. Emmy, with your inspired trade, why don't you go talk to Anna? Oh, it's finally happening. One 13-year-old male cobra. Yes. Can you imagine if we had no money and they didn't want to buy anything? Yes. Yes. And do we do the wargs? Can we keep them fed? Does it say nutrition per day? It says their diet. Raw meat, corpses. Okay, good. I mean, I was assuming they ate corpses, but I wasn't sure. So that would have been a slap in the face if they didn't even eat those guys in there. Wildness 75. Yeah, if it's here, I'm not seeing it. Leather amount 16. Yeah, I don't see what they eat. Well, maybe it's under health. No, it wouldn't be under health. There's other menus where I could see it, like in the caravanning menu, maybe. But yeah, we're definitely buying you. We're not going to sell any joints because we don't have that many. We have filled our panoxicline bill, so maybe I'll set up a schedule for everyone to start taking that. And we have 105 beers now already, and that's not even counting the ones that are in our rec room, which don't have a... Oh, wait. It probably does, actually. If this was a trade ship, it wouldn't be counting those because there's no beacon in here. But since they're just here, yeah, that's fine. But we'll sell you a case at least. We'll probably sell more going forward, but I want to make sure that we have enough for our guys, too. We're doing well on gold somehow. But we'll leave it there. We'll make $100, and we got a Cobra, finally! And your name is Nairobi. Sorry, Nairobi. I hope you're comfortable in the snake pit, but that's where you're going to live. We are going to train you. Oh, tell me you can be released, by the way. Obedience and release. Okay, thank goodness. Alright, so Nairobi is going to go over to the snake pit, which, let's review and make sure it's still where we want. Yeah, that seems right. 60 degrees in here. Nairobi's going to eat. Yeah, hope you're happy in here. I don't know what that unroofed 37 parentheses means. It's 54. Oh wait, this is unroofed now for some reason. Doesn't look unroofed. Oh, because of this. So what I think I'll do is I'll just build a copy of the slate door here. This will be their little outdoor area. They've got their food area. Oh, this should also be like here. That's probably overkill. Another manhunting pack. Rhinoceros. Hopefully this is all there is. 7? Yeah, 7 should be fine. We can handle that. Excellent. Well, I think we'll take them on next time. And while we didn't get a breeding pair, I'm very excited for our first Cobra. Obviously, we've been looking forward to this for a long time. Wasn't sure if it ever happened, but there we go. We got lucky. These guys had one. And by the way, what kind of group was that again? Pirate Merchant. Okay, Pirate Merchant. From Vesseler. And those guys are... they're not tribal. Alright. Civil Outlander Union. Okay, great. Yeah, so next time we'll take on these rhinoceros. We will go after this plasteel. We got some peace talks. We're going to be caravanning next episode. And yeah, hopefully our base is okay while people leave. I don't know. We'll see how our defense holds up. All right, thanks for watching, guys. See you next time.